enjoy mo ba pag-bartender?
Oo naman sir, passion ko talaga to sir. Passion ko na po talaga to. Masaya ako tsaka gusto ko pa ma-improve yung skills ko para if may mga customer na may magbigay ng opportunity na ma-make sure ko na po sa sarili ko na kaya ko. Ready na ako.
Lastly, anong skill ang nais mo pang-acquire?
Hiring po, gusto ko ma-improve yun kasi karaniwan hinahanap na sa pag-apply po sa ibang mga.
That's all, sir. Thank you, sir.
Hello, my name is Jairus Carl, and this is my reflection on Sir Charles' answer. So, in our interview with Sir Charles, I got to visualize in some way how difficult this industry can be. Besides the rigorous hours of duty and pressure of working as a bartender, I think that an unsatisfied customer is the worst that could happen to me, because it causes such a huge crack in the very establishment's foundation. One bad review could set the establishment back one step from its competition, as it creates a bad first impression for the business. Not only that, but I can also see it affecting the bartender too. But just as what Sir Charles have said, you have to make sure that you can handle the complaint. With that in mind, besides the technical skills, I think that as someone that is interested in this industry, that I should also be ready emotionally. To take on the task, one method that I think that would help me is by taking a SWOT analysis. So it's there to help you find your strength, your weakness, opportunities, and threats. So personally, money is everything, for me at least. And so knowing that working as a bartender can yield profits higher than the initial salary could provide is something that excites me, because there are so many things that I want to buy. But besides my materialism, or the thought that a customer being satisfied with my service is also just as exciting. And that's why Sir Charles inspires me to be a part of this industry. However, I am still conflicted, because even though I am interested in bartending, I'm still not sure if future me would love the industry, since merely being interested in something doesn't really equate to you being committed for it for a long time. Now, I believe that finding the perfect job is one of life's greatest difficulties. As for Sir Charles, I am quite envious since he found his passion in his craft. But with that said, it doesn't matter if you're in this industry for 10 or 20 years or even for a lifetime. Because if it's your passion, it wouldn't really feel mentally exhausting. Maybe physically, but there's this saying that I heard, and it's that if you love your work, you'll never work a single day in your life. And I think that is true, even just for me. Because imagine a hobby that also provides income. I think that would be the perfect job. Because if you do what you love, and you're doing it for profit too, the tendency is you'll be more attentive to detail, especially in the drinks that you're mixing. And another tendency is that there's this feeling that you have to provide the product that's always perfect. So it's not just about the attention to detail, it's also about consistency.
Good day, sir. My name is Dela Cruz, and this is my reflection on the prelim interview project that we did. I realized that bartending is not a skill that you could learn easily. Bartending requires different kinds of skills like balance, speed, flexibility, and even logic. Bartending is not a simple task where customer satisfaction is only your goal, but you should also amaze them with skills that they haven't seen before that you have been learning in bartending. You should also know how to communicate and somehow read the customer's mind knowing what could possibly light up their mood if they are not that in a pleasant mood. This activity made me realize that dealing with people in this industry could also be a hard time, because not all people are always in a good mood whenever you are facing them. I am also amazed with Mr. Charles Carl, our chosen bartender, because even though he knows already what to do in the bar, he still chooses to study different kinds of techniques to amaze the customers. Some of the problems for chosen bartender are the people who complain about the drinks. Some people may find them too sweet or too bold, even though they are just following the recipe. There are still people who complain. This problem occurs a lot and it's not very preventive, but you can find a way to satisfy or somehow just a consolation for the complaining customers by offering him or her a new item or remaking his or her drink in the way he wants it. I also asked Mr. Carcobar if he enjoys bartending, and based on his answer, he is very dedicated and passionate in bartending. He is very willing to improve his skills to attract more opportunities that could give him a better future and could consider himself a successful person. He also said that sometimes the customer themselves is the one who could potentially give you an opportunity to work for them, and whenever the time comes, he is ready. Lastly, he also said that he wants to improve his flaring skills because usually whenever you work abroad as a bartender, flaring is a requirement in the company. Even locally, if it's a well-known bar, surely it is a requirement for bartender to master the flaring techniques. Because if you are good at flaring, people would gather just to see you perform, and it is a big boost for the company and themselves. This activity serves as a guide for us students for the future. Interviewing them personally gave us a glimpse of what we could also become interested in the future.